He's normal in this. Go over here and you get this grotesque looking nut. It's really big. Actually, I feel like you can climb off the top. I'm already going the wrong way. The full name Outlaw. I kind of just want to grab a giant pear. That is an illusion. I'm not that small. Peace Bridge. If it's under construction, is it safe? Won't you take me to Chinatown? This is an upside down church. Actually, this place is gorgeous. I don't read books. I'm not a nerd. Everyone's blocking my way. Hello everyone, welcome to the Wandering series, a series where we try to visit every place on Roadside America and Atlas Obscura. Today I am in Calgary, Alberta, which is the second largest city, one of the two, but I'm just here at the Chinatown Mall and we have just a giant scarab and tulips up there. I don't know how well you can see it, but look at that. Just a nice little stop. I just got into town and I saw this guy and I thought it was pretty cool. But the coolest things are these hieroglyphs. You know, a lot of them are pretty cool looking, right? Pretty standard. But then you just got this guy on a, what, 2 giraffes. What does that mean? What does that represent? I just thought it was kind of cool to see. I just stopped here quickly just so I can figure out where I am. So our next stop is really good. I think you guys are gonna like it. So our first stop is right behind me. His name is Mr. Nut. Of all things to name it. He is what he says he is. I don't even know how to describe it. Looks like a frat boy in university. If he had a personality, I would absolutely hate him. They kind of got the face right, but then they gave him these grotesque looking legs and arms. It's so weird. I don't know. Mr. Nut looks like he would invite me to a NASCAR game while he's drinking a 6-pack of Milwaukee.
I started drinking at 6 a.m.
Like, it's just so deformed. I found him online. I just had to stop here. The Boat Supply House. See, he looks normal over there. Hold up. He's normal in this, right? Look at his arms. His legs are normal. Go over here and you get this grotesque looking nut. I don't know, if you need to nut, come to the Boat Supply House. So that's our first little stop, but a lot of our other stuff is downtown Calgary. So I gotta drive all the way down there and try to find a parking spot because I have no idea where to park.
After visiting Mr. Nut, I drove downtown to find some parking. Although I eventually found a spot, I struggled to find where to pay.
So I finally made it to downtown Calgary. I found like this parking lot, paid prior, but like these little trolley things or whatever are kind of already open. I'm afraid to leave my vehicle here. I don't pay and then they do something. So maybe they have like a little store down here, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. You pull up here and then you pay here. You don't have to around. I'm here on a Saturday, so maybe it's like, don't really have to worry. So maybe it's up here, medical clinic entry. Where's the medical clinic entry? Well, maybe in here. It'd be nice if there's like someone else here, but there's really not. Or maybe it's that one. May I pay here? Okay, we're paid. We're good now. We can start exploring the big city.
After a long search, it was finally time to explore downtown Calgary and head to our first destination.
Most of my stuff that I need to see is down here. It's a pretty cold day and I forgot my jacket again. And it's actually like kind of getting cold. Maybe I should go buy a jacket. I did this with Waterton too when I explored that way. And right up there, that is the Calgary Tower. This is pretty neat. That's one of our stops, but I don't think I'll get around to it today. I think that's for another time. They got a restaurant up there. I'm already going the wrong way. Completely missed it. I'm supposed to turn at those lights. Well, here we go. This is something interesting. What the hell is this? What? I look so short. That is not what I look like. That is an illusion. I'm not that small. What the hell? But what am I trying to do here? What's the meaning here? I can kind of see that skyscraper. Well, there's like a little thing here. Maybe I like stand in the middle, but you can't really see too much. I guess you got the tower right there. I don't get it. Too artsy, too artsy. Give it a 4. Oh, there it is. That is one of our stops right up there. And we have, this building is called the Bow. You don't see, like where I live, you don't really have any skyscrapers, nothing this tall. It's really cool to see up close. Here's our first stop. This is the giant mesh head.
Unraveled in 2013, Wonderland was created by, and you gotta forgive me on my pronunciation, Jama Plenza, who I think I might be saying that right, but I most certainly am not. But he is famous worldwide for his sculptures like this one. Wonderland is a 39-foot tall mesh head inspired by a real girl from Spain, which I couldn't tell it was a girl until I edited this video together. You can even enter this attraction and see it from the inside, which is pretty cool.
Now it looks like you can even go inside of it. Oh yeah, look at that. You can kind of see the face from in here. Actually, I feel like you can climb up the top. So what can I say about this guy? It is pretty cool. See, it's really big, very statuey, very meshy. I don't know what else to say. It's really cool though. But hopefully this is a good shot. I can't see.
After finding Wonderland, it was time to leave and find our next stop.
So we just got to our next stop. It's just right across the street. I don't know if you can see it. This right here is a bull named Outlaw, and it's another stop on Roadside America.
Outlaw the Bull was a famous and feared rodeo bull in Canada during the early 2000s. During his time, this 1,800-pound unit of an animal was ridden 71 times, while only one person ever rode him the full 8 seconds, that being Justin Vose at the 2002 Calgary Stampede. Outlaw was also the first animal to ring the New York Stock Exchange closing bell and the first to ring it outside the United States. But only a month after Outlaw passed away in 2004 after being gored to death by another bull, which damn. But it's kind of a fitting end to an angry bull. In 2010, they unraveled this $450,000 bronze statue to remember his legacy.
It's a really good looking statue. I think it's like 1-to-1 or something like that. But I saw a picture online. I don't know if it's true. Totally is. He's just got just the biggest pair of balls. Just the biggest cojones. Jesus, those are huge. I think it's hilarious that they added the balls. Makes it more lifelike. They didn't have to have him swinging, did they? It's like a wrecking ball. I don't really want to climb. I want to grab it. Is that a weird thing to do? Just grab a giant pair. Huge. That was fun. Is that weird? No, I love this one. This is like my favorite statue. This is a 10 out of 10.
Paying tribute by grabbing his balls, it was time to head out and find our next destination.
So here's one of our other stops. I was just walking along, and this is the 1886 Cafe. It was one of our places listed on the Atlas Obscura website. But it turns out they recently moved to a newer location, and this is like the original building. And it's just kind of a shame because I wanted to eat here actually. And then when I was kind of researching on where I should go when I'm here, I found out it closed down. And now it looks like it's a Halloween shop. So I'm kind of curious. Oh. Medusa's Mirror. Howls and festives and ghoulish fun. Tarot reading. Horror trivia. Kind of a shame, but not this time, but I will eat at the new place. $6 a hour plus GST. What, you're here for 2 hours, it's $12. No way, Jose. That's the other issue I have with big cities. Parking. $30 parking. Want to spend the day here? $40. I hate that. At least where I parked, it was $4 for like the entire day, which I think is pretty good if I did it right. Pretty sure I did it right. I'm hoping I did it right.
Walking to our next destination, I stopped at a coffee shop restaurant called Afranio, which was very fancy compared to what I'm normally used to, and you could tell it was fancy when on the menu is charred broccoli for $20. I got a flat white, which I've never had before, and it's basically a less frothy cappuccino.
I do not like it. Look at this. For parking, $20 just to park here. That's kind of crazy. Is my bridge closed? Oh no, there I see a person walking on it. What's this then? I thought it was shut. That kind of worried me. I'm like, I walked all this way over here. I had this whole route planned out and just for the bridge to be closed. But no, it just looks like, I don't even know what the hell this is. It's like a little maze.
Peace Bridge is an iconic pedestrian bridge that opened up in 2012 and cost $24 million. Now, before I go on, I have to shout out the gangster with the full head tattoos and boomboxing Eminem while walking like a thug with the tiniest dog that I've ever seen wearing a pink jacket. I don't know what to make of that, but I thought it was hilarious. Anyways, Peace Bridge is 413 feet long and stretches across the Bow River with a helical design. It's 26 feet wide and 19 feet tall with a glass roof and sides and was painted red and white to symbolize the Canadian and Calgary flag, which looks more like a country outfitter store than a city flag, but that might just be me.
But here we are. This is it. Oh, well, they kind of got it all gated off. Let's just walk across. And you got like the Bow River down there. Yeah, pretty neat. If it's under construction, is it safe? Safe to walk across? I never like bridges, just because I've seen and heard the videos of the bridges collapsing, and I'm just like,
Walking through, I really like the helical design of the bridge, although it did remind me of walking through like a rib cage.
Oh, they're repairing it. That's what it is. I don't even know. I guess it's like the guard bridge. What do you call it? Hand guard?
Now, you may be wondering why it's under construction. Well, it turns out that a year before, a homeless man decided to smash 70 of the 100 glass panels with a hammer. Which, why would you stop at 70? You should have just went for the high score. He did get arrested, however, and he said it was from stress. So then the city tried to sue the homeless man for $1 million, and well, good luck with that. But the best part about the bridge is, right at the end, you get to see the prettiest cityscape that I've ever seen.
We're already at the end. Oh, wow. Actually, that's a gorgeous picture. Holy that is really pretty. Hopefully I can make it work. Wow. Oh yeah, look at that. I guess it's a very popular spot. I'm not the only one. Like, you can just see like the city skyline. You know, I had so much fun doing that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cross it again. But yeah, wow. Actually, I really dig it. I really like this bridge. I kind of want to go right down there, I think is where I want to go. But you got like, oh, broken glass and stuff like that. I wonder if it's from probably like hail, I would think. I really like walking kind of in the city skyline. I really like this look. I wouldn't mind living here. Do probably one of those, like $3,000 a month. I can't afford that. I don't have YouTube money yet. I totally forgot my coffee. On the other side of the bridge. I wonder, oh no, I think I see it too. Hold up. Oh, you can't really point right there. I'll do it in After Effects. So it looks like I gotta go across it the third time. First we gotta get to that bridge or little dock, I guess. What the hell is this? Help. Oh, there's a squirrel. But like what type of help? You like press that button, like can I get directions? I guess there's like a camera up there. I don't think it's for directions. Look at him. Oh, he sees me. Aren't they supposed to be like hibernating? Mid-October, I thought they would be like asleep. We also got this pole here. I don't know what this is. This is like a Toby statue? Cup Jaffa, 2005. Oh, there he goes. There's a little squirrel. Oh yeah, we gotta go down here too. Where's my coffee? See it? You see it? It's a bit more clear now. Here it is. Here's my coffee. God, all the way over here. I just hope nobody spit in it or put anything in it.
After retrieving my coffee and exploring Peace Bridge, I head towards our next destination. But to do that, I had to cut through a building, and I'm really glad I did because I found something I didn't plan on.
I was just walking through this place, and I just entered Chinatown. But look at this. This is gorgeous. This is crazy. I love this. I only came in here to cut through the street because I couldn't go through. They got a bunch of cool stuff. You know, like this dragon. Hi, is this place like free? Like to explore? Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, so it is free. I didn't just cut through.
This building is the Chinese Cultural Center, and it's just gorgeous. They even have a free museum that has quite a lot of different artifacts.
And they got a museum downstairs, I guess. Look at this thing. This is, looks like an onion. Oh, let's go downstairs. It's a little bit of a detour, but no, this place looks pretty dope. Oh, wow. What is this place? What?
From mahogany furniture to replicas of the terracotta army found in the tomb of the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, and a lot of different pottery and this super cool 3D painting that I would buy if I had a chance. I just found all the works just to be gorgeous, and the museum's free, and it just makes it that much better.
The Calgary Chinese Cultural Center, really cool. Well, if I didn't cut through there, I would have never went. So I think we're entering Chinatown now. Might have some interesting things. Actually, I gotta see where I'm going. Well, I'm still a bit of ways away. So yeah, I think we explore Chinatown. Let's see what they got. Won't you take me to Chinatown? Actually, I don't think I've ever been to a Chinatown before. It's really kind of cool. It's like all the writing too is like in Mandarin.
Which had a lot of restaurants, but I just cut through since I was on a schedule. I would love to return and properly explore it sometime.
After a long walk, we have finally come to one of the more weirder things I've ever seen. This is an upside down church. Because why not?
Upside Down Church, or its other name, a device to root out evil, which, what a name by the way, is an upside down 25-foot tall country style church created by
Dennis Oppenheimer. Yeah, the American. Yeah, he dropped like the bomb
in 1997. Originally, Dennis called the piece church and wanted it on Church Street in New York, but it was too controversial. Stanford University, of all places, then bought the piece, but the president then vetoed it, calling it inappropriate. It then headed over to Vancouver, where again it was removed for being too controversial. Then finally it settled in Calgary, where it stands today. But I found something rather interesting. On some websites they say it moved to Palma, an island off the coast of Spain. Now, if you were to Google Street View and type in Plaza de la Porta de Santa Catalina, you'll be able to see there is an upside down church there. But the Street View is from 2019, so it could have gone there and then moved to Calgary, but the one in Palma is a different color. So which one is the real one? Also, for those wondering why it's so controversial, it's because the steeple is pointing towards hell instead of heaven. That's the big deal.
It's an upside down church. What can I say? Church is off in these streets, am I right? I think it would be a lot cooler if you could like go inside it. Then you can have like a little story time, I guess. What do you call it? Sermon? You know, like when they go to church or whatever. I don't know the name. One of the issues I have with this, it's not finished. It's like half finished. They like focused on this part, and at the end they kind of gave up. I guess it's old. It's from 1997, so maybe it just like fell apart. There's something in here. It's all just like a giant metal statue structure. You know, it's pretty cool at first when you think about it. Solid 8. But then you realize it's not even finished. It's half finished. So I gotta take a few points away. That's kind of lazy. Like, it looks like you can kind of go in it. You'll probably climb up to it, actually. I would give this an 8, but I'm going to give it a 6 because it's not finished. Overall, pretty cool to see.
So after saying a prayer, it was time to leave, but we didn't have to travel too far to our next attraction.
So now I just got to figure out my way back. Oh, actually, that right there, that weird building in front of me, that's the new public library. They should have Wi-Fi so I can look at my maps to get back to my car. Actually, that is another place that we gotta check off. That's on the Atlas Obscura website.
The new Central Library in Calgary was opened on November 1st, 2018 and cost, my god, $245 million. But once inside, you can kinda see why. The outside of the building has a crystalline geometric design, but to me this looks like the building from Death Stranding if anyone's played that game.
What is that? It's like, what is it? It's the head. Oh, it's like the bird that dips its head in water and comes back up. No, I don't know what they're called. It's super cool. It kind of looks like that. I want to go in here first. See. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Stepping inside, the wood spirals upwards over 85 feet to a view of the sky roof spanning over 6 floors. And this has to be by far one of the prettiest buildings that I've ever seen. And you can see where that $245 million went. And there is a lot of information about the design and technical stuff about the library, but honestly, it really goes over my head. I don't think I could even describe it too well. So if you're into design and architect, I suggest giving it a search. For me, however, I'm just here to explore.
This place is gorgeous. I am here. This is like the performance hall. Okay, what else we got? Literature, business. Really spaced out the books though. It's like you can fit a whole lot more books than this in here. Should we go all the way up to the top? This place is like busting. I was thinking that this library would have free Wi-Fi, but I need a library card. I don't read books. I'm not a nerd. I don't even live here. I'm sure I can find my way back just fine, but I just want to check it out. It's super cool.
Chill out, hang out, sit down, hang from the roof if you like.
Whoa. This is my new favorite thing. Oh. It looks like they're going inside now. Maybe it's not a protest. Singing day. Sing with us.
You do not need to be stood in choir sections. This is not the performance.
While this group may not have been protesting, just a block down, I found a real protest. Now, I've never been to a big city protest before, so I decided to go check it out.
Well, let's see. I don't know. I don't know what side either is. I need to go over there. But now I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, this is pretty wild. It's pretty neat. So, yeah, it looks like conservatives are here, liberals are across the street. They cross the street. They got everyone blocking my way. So, let's join the other side. Let's see what's going on. Oh, they got horses.
Cool. Language and lessons need to be inclusive.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I want to see the horses. Let's go over here. Actually, it's not too big. I thought it would be a little bit bigger. They even got ballistics on. That's neat. I love that. Little riot shield horses. They got police saddles and everything. Are they good again, like with loud noises, the horses? They're okay? I don't care no more. Let's get out of here.
After joining the protest, it was time to leave and head over to a place that's just a bit more fun, the Calgary Zoo, which on my GPS led me to this entrance, which was closed. Turns out there are 2 entrances, but one is closed for the season, and both my phone and the GPS in my car would only show me this one entrance and not the main one to the zoo. So after pulling my hair out, I finally found the main entrance, but there was a slight problem.
So let's pay for parking. So it keeps declining, but it says the maximum's already reached.
I don't know how the parking works since it wouldn't take my card saying the maximum time was reached. Like, I had money in my account, so I assume it meant time. And when I travel, I usually carry cash. But this one time, for some reason, I chose not to. So I couldn't even pay the machine with change. So I headed inside, and since the zoo is such a popular tourist destination, they are bound to have an ATM, right?
Oh, we don't have an ATM?
Wrong. How does this giant zoo not have a single ATM? So now I have 2 choices. 1, find an ATM, return, pay for parking, or 2, leave my car and hope I don't get towed. It was already 3:30 by the time I even got to the zoo, and last entry is at 4. So if I left, I couldn't come back. So I decided to gamble and leave my car unpaid and enter the zoo. Again, the bane of my existence is paying for parking. Tickets to the zoo are $31, which is very expensive to me. I get why it's expensive, but I still don't like the price. So fearing for my car and wallet, I was not impressed so far. But maybe seeing some cute animals would change my mind.
I think we'll be okay. I don't think we're gonna be here for too long. So here we have penguins. Yeah. I am a bit paranoid now about the parking. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so cute. What's this? Oh, there we go. What is this? Is it like a contamination zone? Airlock. Smells fishy in here. Kind of like little penguins on the wall. Just staring up. Oh, dude. That one's just chilling on the rock. T-posing. Showing dominance.
I assume that's Georgia. I assume that one's Georgia.
Next, I walked through Prehistoric Park, which was kinda lame. It's just displays of dinosaurs like Triceratops and T-Rexes, and I know you can't do too much with dinosaurs, I get that. However, it is cool to see the dinosaur size compared to you, but that's really it, so this area was a pass for me. Across the bridge, I went to Destination Africa, where I saw some porcupines, hippos. One was just like chilling and the other hippo was swimming. And I don't know about you, but hippos just look fake to me, don't ask me why. And right beside them were the giraffes, which I really like. Giraffes are one of my favorite animals, I think because Toys R Us mascot is a giraffe, and it just takes me back to my childhood. These giraffes also hang out with zebras, which were a lot smaller than I thought, but maybe they were just young. And I saw some lions just sleeping, which was a reoccurring theme. I think it was because it was getting late and the weather was getting cold that they just started to rest.
Half these animals are asleep. I came at a bad time.
I wasn't expecting circus performances from these animals jumping through hoops of fire. I was just hoping they would be just a bit more lively. But after the lions, I did find this bird, which is my new favorite bird, the gray crown crane. That's kind of like a tongue twister. Gray crown crane. Gray crown crane. Because they have this wild set of hair. And fun fact, this bird is the national bird of Uganda and is on the country's flag. Also, with the zoo, many exhibits were closed for the season, like the lemurs, no lemurs, or not open yet, like the wild Canada area, which makes no sense because it's in Canada. How do you not have animals for Canada? I didn't get to explore the entire zoo since it was closing, and I was worried about parking, so I had to rush it a bit. And some of this is my fault. I should have planned it better, where I should have gone earlier in the day and not in late October. So I just called it a day and went to the gift shop. Overall, I didn't enjoy it. It was mostly on my end. With that, I headed off to get some food and I went to a restaurant called Ricky's. And at this point, I'm exhausted. I don't know when or how it happened, but I hurt my toe and the nail just turned black. Ordering at Ricky's, I ordered the amazing ginger bowl made with chicken tenders, carrots, and onions on a bed of rice sprinkled with sesame seeds and green onions with a citrus ginger sauce and served with naan bread. Waiting, I reflected on the day that we had. We saw a Wanderland, Outlaw, Peace Bridge, Upside Down Church, went to Central Library, joined a protest, and edited with the Calgary Zoo, and it was just a really fulfilling day. We saw a lot and learned a lot too, and after a bit I got my food and tried it, and I thought it was actually really good. It was delicious. I loved the ginger sauce, and I thought it was great until my body said otherwise. Eating this made me so sick, and I don't know why. I think it's because I didn't eat anything all day, only having coffee and water, but I just felt so terrible and nauseous afterwards, which put a damper on an otherwise solid trip. And with that is the end of the video.
Felt like afterwards. I think it's just from walking all day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay? Bye.